Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB Show 17. Welcome back to episode 22 of Win 1, Take 1. So in the last episode, we did pick up a victory, but we only got +1 upgrade towards the team. So we got 1 diamond, and that player was Andre Dawson. So he was mentioned by Andre Armstrong and Banana. So Andre Dawson is a great player to have on this team, a 5-tool player. We used to have Carlos Beltran in our outfield, but because we lost a game a while ago, we lost that player, and then we got an upgrade right here in Andre Dawson. So we have an all-diamond outfield once again, and hopefully we don't lose a game and end up losing him. He is one of the newest players that we've actually gotten all together on our squad, so I'm actually happy to be able to use him on this team. But taking a look at the whole team on our lineup, we got Pepe Alazar, Jimmy Rollins, Robinson Cano, Mike Trout, Andre Dawson, Joe Mauer, Adrian Beltre, and Anthony Rizzo. So I had to mix my lineup up a little bit because at first it was going to be Rizzo, Mauer, and Cano, the last 3 batters, and I didn't want to have 3 lefties, so we put Cano in the 3 slot and then mixed it up from 6, 7, and 8th. Going on to our bench, we have Cody Bellinger, Devin Travis, Zach Kozar, Jonas Cespedes, and Chris Taylor. In our bullpen, we have Coda Glover, Brad Hand, Raisel Iglesias, Roberto Osuna, Aroldis Chapman, Felipe Rivero, and Kenley Jansen. And then in our rotation, we have Chris Sale, Vida Blue, Tim Lincecum, Roy Oswalt, and James Paxton. So that is our team. Going into the next game, we need some big performances to get some upgrades. So in this game, my opponent has Jose Altuve, Jackie Robinson, Paul Malador, Ron Sandberg, AJ Pollock, Jacoby Ellsbury, Johnny Damon, and Salvador Perez. Bob Feller on the mound. We got Tim Lincecum on the mound, and we haven't really done that well with him. But we're going to the bottom of the first inning, the 3-1 count to Pepe Alazar, and Pepe is going to start it off with a base hit up the middle, leadoff hit. That's exactly what we want, especially with Pepe up to bat. And then after this, the game got a little crazy. He's going to intentionally walk Jimmy Rollins, giving us runners on first and second, and I thought maybe he didn't like the matchup, but he's going to walk Robinson Cano to give us bases loaded. That's going to bring up Mike Trout, and he's going to walk Mike Trout. So we pick up a run, take a 1-0 lead. Andre Dawson up, he's going to walk him. So kind of a crazy game because he's just going to walk us until we get a 5-0 lead in this game. I don't know what he was trying to accomplish with this, but our final walk is right here, up 4-0. Rizzo gets walked, and we go up 5-0. Get the mercy rule, and that is game 1. So we'll take it, and we're kind of greedy right now, so we're going to take this and count this game towards our upgrades. But Tim Lincecum ends up getting the player of the game with his 1 inning of work. But taking a look at the rest of the box score, so Pepe goes 1 for 1, had a run. Then Rollins and Cano get walked and pick up a run. Trout and Dawson get walked, pick up a run and an RBI. And then Mauer, Beltre, and Rizzo get walked and pick up an RBI. So that was game 1. We've showed every single game from this series, so we might as well take credit for this one also. But we got to play another game because of this. So going into game number 2, our opponent has Lou Brock, Jimmy Rollins, Jose Altuve, Carlos Beltran, Ernie Banks, Ken Griffey Jr., a creative player, Hanley Ramirez, and Tom Seaver on the mound. Once again, we got Tim Lincecum, so let's see if he can do it again and pick up another victory. Going to the top of the first inning, the 1-2 count to Lou Brock, trying to throw the inside sinker, and he's going to line it into left field for a base hit. I realize every time I throw an inside pitch to Lou Brock, he gets a hit, so maybe throwing outside pitches to him is the way to go. But he ends up at third base with no outs after a steal and a pass ball, but we get a big strikeout. Next batter up, the slider away, got him chasing for the second strikeout of the inning. Now 2 outs to Carlos Beltran, the pitch low away, and he's going to ground it to second. Cano is there to throw to first, and we get out of the inning after having Lou Brock at third. But now we go to the top of the second inning, the inside pitch to Ken Griffey Jr., and that ball is gone. A solo shot. Missed our location a little bit, and he got a good crack on it. So we go down 1-0 in this game. Now his creative player up, the inside sinker. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Kind of a bad pitch, but he chased it. Next batter up, the 0-2 count to Hanley Ramirez, the inside fastball. Swing and a miss for another strikeout. Now we go to the bottom of the second inning for Andre Dawson. His pretty much first at bat for this team because game 1 didn't really count. He's going to pop it up into foul territory for an out. Now we go to the top of the third inning. The 0-2 count, the slider away. Perfect pitch to get another strikeout. Now we go to the bottom of the third. Adrian Beltre up to bat, and Beltre is going to rip it past the third baseman for a base hit. 22 speed. That's the one thing that kills me about Beltre, but we've actually hit really good with him. So that's going to bring up Anthony Rizzo, and Rizzo's going to come up with a base hit. The second baseman diving for it, can't get there in time. So now we got runners on first and second in scoring position, trying to tie this game up. That's going to bring up Tim Lincecum, trying to lay down a bunt, and he keeps it in the air. Come on, Lincecum. You had one job to butt the ball in play, and he gets out. So now we end up with runners on second and third for Jimmy Rollins. Hits a slow roller right back to the pitcher. The no-look snag. The throw to first. That's a big out to get out of the inning. Now we go to the top of the fourth inning. The 2-2 count to sinker away. Another swing and a miss. Now we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Robinson Cano up to bat. And Cano is going to hit a slow roller to the second baseman. He tried to barehand that and whiffs on it. So Cano ends up at first safely. We'll take it. We're on base. That's going to bring up Andre Dawson, 1 out in the inning. And Dawson is going to pop one up into center field. And that is going to be an out. So Dawson is 0 for 2 in his win one, take one debut. Not really that good. We need a little bit more offense from him. And I'm sure he will get it eventually. But that's going to bring up Joe Mauer, 2 outs in the inning. And Mauer is going to pop one up into foul territory. And another inning where we can't get anything going. Not good. Now we go to the top of the fifth inning. The full count to his creative player. The pitch away. A slow roller to second. Cano charging in the throw to first. And it's not in time. 99 speed. Tough to stop that. So a runner at first. Hanley Ramirez up to bat. The grounder to the short. The throw to second. 2 first. And we get the double play to get out of the inning. We needed that one. Now we go to the bottom of the fifth inning. The 1-2 count to Adrian Beltre. And Beltre is going to rip one into the gap. This is what I'm talking about. Beltre is nice. I got to pick up the diamond version, I think. But Beltre is going to advance to second for a double. So a nice hit to try getting things going for us. That is going to bring up Tim Lincecum. The full count, the inside slider. Great eye to pick up the walk. I think he was nervous, maybe thinking we might lay down the bunt. But that's going to bring up Pepe Alazar. And he's going to come up with a big 3-run shot. And we take the lead 3-1. Pepe coming up clutch. That's going to bring up Jimmy Rollins, the 2-2 count, and Rollins is going to line one up the middle for a base hit. The center fielder was playing a bit deep, but it's Jimmy Rollins. I mean, he's dangerous. That is going to bring up Robinson Cano. Rollins is at first, 1-2 count, and Cano, say it ain't so, a 2-run shot into center field, and we take a 5-1 lead in this game. 2 huge home runs in the inning. Dawson up to bat, and the slider away. We tried to check swing. Couldn't hold it, I guess, and he strikes out. But now we go to the top of the 7th inning. The inside pitch, a grounder to Rollins. The throw to first, and it's not in time. That was a close play. Bang, bang, should have been able to make it. He ends up at second. He hits a grounder to short once again. Rollins is there this time, making the throw at first, and we get a big out. Now he's at third. 2 outs in the inning. Ken Griffey Jr. up. He's been a tough out in this game, and he's going to line one hard to right field. And we got lucky to get that out. Now we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. The 1-1 count to Pepe, and he's going to get a base hit up the middle. The grounder gets through. So Pepe getting on base once again. Been a tough out in this game. So Pepe's at first. That's going to bring up Jimmy Rollins, and Rollins is going to line one up the middle. Griffey coming in. We're sending Pepe to third. The throw at third, and we are going to get gunned out. Getting a little too greedy right there with Pepe. That 99 speed, I thought we might have been able to make it, especially if he made a bad throw. Didn't happen. Cano comes up and pops one up into foul territory. So a good start to the inning, ends up pretty bad. Now we go to the top of the 8th inning. The 2-1 contest creative player, a grounder to second. Cano, the jump throw gets him out at first. That's good because that 99 speed, we don't want that on base. Now the 0-2 count, the inside fastball, swing and miss for the strikeout. Now we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Mike Trout up to bat, and Trout, inside pitch, lines it into right field for a base hit. He tried to throw it to first, but not in time. So Trout picks up a single. That is going to bring up Andre Dawson. Doesn't have a hit yet in this game. Is going to hit a grounder up the middle. Second baseman makes the play, throws it to second, to first. He didn't get us out at second, so right away we were going to third because I knew he was going to throw it to first. So Trout ends up at third. That's going to bring up Joe Mauer. Lubrock coming in, and he completely whiffs on this ball. I think we would have scored either way because Lou Brock doesn't have the best arm. I think we could have tagged up and scored, but that's unfortunate that he missed that. We end up at second. Now a walk gives us runners on first and second, and then the curveball, pretty nice pitch to Bellinger. Made us look a little silly, but he gets the out. Now we go to the top of the 9th inning. The cutter from Jansen picking up the strikeout. 2 outs in the inning. The inside cutter got him frozen for the strikeout, and that is the game. So we pick up a 6-1 victory in game number 2. Tim Lincecum once again gets player of the game. Probably the best outing that we've had from him. 7 innings pitched and 6 strikeouts. But taking a look at the rest of the box score, Pepe goes 2 for 4 with a run and 3 RBIs. Had a huge home run. Rollins goes 2 for 4 with a run. Cano goes 2 for 4 with a run and 2 RBIs. Also had a big home run. Trout goes 1 for 4 with a run. Dawson goes 0 for 4 in his win one take one debut. Joe Mauer goes 0 for 4 but had an RBI. Beltre goes 2 for 4, had a pretty good game. Rizzo goes 1 for 3. Lincecum goes 0 for 1, had a run, but he did have a big walk. And then Kozar goes 0 for 1 and Bellinger goes 0 for 1 pinch hitting. Taking a look at our pitching, Lincecum 7 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, pitched a great game to get the win. Chapman goes 1 inning, picked up a strikeout, and then Jansen with an inning and had 2 strikeouts to close out the game. But another victory for us. I have to go back and see what our overall record is in this series, but after these 2 games, this is the recap. So we got a 5-0 victory and a 6-1 victory. So we get 2 wins, which is +2. We get the mercy rule in game 1, so that is +3. We had 2 home runs in the second game, so +2, and then 7+ strikeouts in the second game. That's another +1. So in total, we get 8 upgrades for the team. So 8 new diamond players joined the squad. That's pretty good. We needed some more diamond players to get this team rolling a little bit. So this is going to be a big episode. So once again, taking a look at the team in our rotation, we can upgrade Roy Oswalt or James Paxton. In our lineup, we can upgrade Robinson Cano at second base. We can upgrade Adrian Beltre at third base or Anthony Rizzo at first base, or all of them. We need those 3 positions. On our bench, like always, whoever normally leaves our starting lineup moves on to the bench. And then in our bullpen, we can upgrade Coda Glover, Brad Hand, Raisel Iglesias, or Roberto Osuna. So we have 8 upgrades towards the team. Let me know down below in the comments which 8 players we should get for the next episode, and we'll get it done. So stay tuned for the next one. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'm out.